Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Slow English.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to be back with you.
I'm Cozy,
And I'm Milo.
and this podcast is our little English classroom, except nobody has to raise their hand.
No tests, no pressure, just two friends talking, and you listening and learning along the way.
Milo, you seem a bit quiet today. Everything okay?
Actually, Cozy, something happened last night that I can't stop thinking about.
Ooh, tell me.
So, I made a small mistake at work. Nothing huge, just a typo in an email. And after that, my brain would not stop. You're careless. You always mess things up. Everyone probably noticed.
Oh, Milo.
I kept replaying it in my head for hours over one tiny typo.
That's more common than you think. And honestly, it's the perfect topic for today.
What is today's topic?
Today, we're talking about learning to be kind to yourself, how to treat your own heart the way you treat someone you love.
I need this episode.
I think a lot of people do. And the good news is, we'll learn some really useful English along the way too. If you're new here, quick welcome. This podcast is perfect for English learners at any level, but especially B1 and B2.
Beginners, don't worry, just relax and enjoy the sound of English. Advanced learners, stick around. The ideas today are worth thinking about.
Listen slowly. Repeat what you like. Pause if you need to.
And if you enjoy this episode, tap that like button and subscribe so you never miss one of our chats.
Also, stay with us until the end. We have a fun practice game and a small surprise waiting for you. Okay, Milo, ready to dive in?
Ready.
Let's start with a simple question. When you hear the phrase, be kind to yourself, what comes to your mind?
Honestly, bubble baths, chocolate, maybe a spa day.
That's what most people think. But real kindness to yourself is much smaller and much deeper than that.
Smaller how?
Think about the word kind. K-I-N-D. Kind means gentle, caring, warm toward someone.
Right, like when you help a friend carry heavy bags.
Exactly. Now add to yourself. Being kind to yourself means giving that same gentle care to you, not just to other people.
But that sounds strange, like, why would I need to be gentle with myself? I'm always right here.
That's exactly the problem. We think because we're close to ourselves, we don't need to be careful. But actually, we often treat ourselves worse than we treat strangers.
Wait, that's true. If a stranger spilled coffee on the table, I'd say, no worries, accidents happen. But if I do it, I think I'm clumsy.
There you go. You just described it perfectly.
So self-kindness is really just treating myself like I'd treat a stranger I like?
Even better, like a close friend, someone you already love and forgive easily.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
And here's something interesting. The people who are hardest on themselves are often the ones who are the gentlest with everyone else.
That sounds like a trap.
It kind of is. Let me tell you a small story about my own trap. Last month, a friend asked me to help her move apartments. On a Saturday, my only free day that week.
Uh-oh.
My body said, I'm tired, I need to rest. But my mouth said, sure, I'll be there.
Classic.
I spent the whole day carrying boxes, and by evening, my back hurt and my energy was completely gone.
Did you regret it?
Not the helping part. I regretted not being honest with myself first. I never even asked, do I actually have the energy for this?
Why didn't you ask?
Because saying no felt scary. I worried she'd think I didn't care about her.
I do that too. I say yes to almost everything, then feel drained later.
That feeling, Milo, tired but also a little annoyed, has a name. It's called being worn out. WORN out. It means your energy is completely used up.
Worn out. I like that phrase. I feel worn out almost every Friday.
Many of us do. And the lesson here isn't never help your friends. It's check with yourself first before you answer.
Check with yourself. So, like, pause before saying yes?
Exactly. Just a tiny pause. Do I have room for this today? That question alone can save you a lot of tiredness.
Okay, here's something I struggle with a lot, Cozy. I care so much about what other people think of me.
This is a big one. Let's talk about it.
Like, if my manager doesn't smile at me in a meeting, I spend the whole day wondering what I did wrong.
That feeling has a name too. It's called seeking validation. Validation, VALIDATION, means getting proof from someone else that you did something well or that you are good enough.
So when I need my manager to smile at me before I feel okay, that's seeking validation?
Exactly. And it's very human. We all want to feel accepted. But there's a problem when your entire mood depends on someone else's face or someone else's words.
How do I stop doing that?
You don't stop wanting kindness from others. You just build a stronger sense of, I already did well, inside yourself first.
That's hard though. How do you even start?
Small steps. For example, after a task, before checking anyone's reaction, ask yourself, did I try my best? If the answer is yes, quietly tell yourself, good job. Don't wait for someone else to say it.
That feels weird, like talking to myself.
A little weird at first, yes, but it builds something important. It's like building a muscle, the muscle of trusting your own judgment.
Trusting my own judgment. I like that phrase too.
Here's a small test you can try this week. Next time you finish something, big or small, say quietly, even in your head, that was good work. Just try it once.
Just once?
Just once. See how it feels. Now let's talk about something I think everyone struggles with, the voice inside our head.
Oh no, my inner voice is loud.
Mine too, sometimes. What does your inner voice usually say when you make a mistake?
Honestly, things like, why are you like this? Or, you should know better by now.
That sounds harsh.
It is harsh. I never really noticed it until you asked.
This is very common. Most people speak to themselves in a way they would never speak to a friend, or even a stranger.
So, how do we fix that voice?
First step is simply noticing it. This is called awareness. AWARENESS. It means paying attention to what's actually happening, in this case, inside your own mind.
So just catching myself when I'm being harsh?
Exactly. Once you notice it, you can try something called rephrasing. Rephrasing means saying the same true thing, but in a softer, kinder way.
Can you give an example?
Sure, instead of, you're so careless, try, that was a mistake, and mistakes happen. Same honesty, less cruelty.
Instead of, you always mess things up, maybe, this didn't go the way I wanted, but I can try again.
Perfect example, Milo. You're already doing it.
That actually feels lighter, less heavy.
That's the whole point. Harsh words don't help you improve. They just make the moment feel worse.
Harsh words don't help you improve, they just make the moment feel worse. I'm writing that down.
This applies to English learning too, by the way.
How so?
When you make a grammar mistake, don't say, I'm bad at English. Say, I'm still learning and that's completely normal.
I definitely say I'm bad at English way too often.
Almost every learner does. Let's replace that sentence starting today. Let's talk about something practical now. something you can actually use this week.
Yes, please. I love practical stuff.
It's about limits. When we say yes to everything, our limits disappear, and we start feeling stretched too thin.
Stretched too thin?
It means you're trying to do too many things with too little energy, like a small blanket trying to cover a huge bed.
Oh, that's exactly how I feel most weeks.
A limit, or what people also call a boundary, is simply a decision about what you will accept and what you won't. It's not about being rude, it's about being honest.
Can you give me an example of a boundary?
Sure, I have a personal rule. I don't check work messages after 7 in the evening. That time belongs to me.
What if something urgent comes up?
Truly urgent things are rare. Most urgent messages can wait until morning. And when I protect that evening time, I actually show up better the next day.
I think I need a boundary around my phone. I check messages the second I wake up, even before I get out of bed.
That's a great boundary to try. What if this week you wait 30 minutes after waking up before checking your phone?
That sounds hard, honestly.
Start small. Maybe just 10 minutes first. Boundaries don't need to be perfect right away. They just need to start.
10 minutes. I can try that.
And remember, having a limit doesn't make you unkind or difficult. It actually makes your yes mean something. When you say yes, you truly mean it, because you're not just saying yes to everything out of fear. Okay, one more idea before our fun practice segment. This one is about your own place on your own list.
My own list?
Think about your day. Family, work, friends, chores, everything you take care of. Now, where are you on that list?
Honestly, probably not on the list at all.
That's so common, Milo. People build their whole day around everyone else and quietly forget to include themselves.
Isn't that just normal responsibility, though?
Responsibility is important, yes, but there's a difference between caring for others and completely disappearing from your own life.
How do I know if I've disappeared from my own life?
Ask yourself this: when was the last time you did something simply because you enjoyed it, with no other purpose?
Wow. I honestly can't remember.
That's a signal. Not a big emergency, just a gentle signal that it's time to add your name back to your own list.
How do I do that without feeling guilty?
Start tiny. 10 minutes of a hobby, a short walk without your phone, reading one chapter of a book you actually enjoy.
That doesn't sound selfish at all, honestly.
It's not. Think of it like charging your phone. You can't send messages from a phone with zero battery. You need to plug in first.
Charging your own battery. I love that.
Exactly. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's the base that everything else stands on. All right, Milo, ready for our word roundup?
Always ready.
Let's go through today's key words. Worn out, extremely tired with no energy left. Example: after the long meeting, I felt completely worn out.
Validation. Approval or proof from others that you did something well. Example, I'm trying not to need validation from everyone around me.
Awareness, noticing and paying attention to what's happening, especially inside your own mind. Example: awareness is the first step to changing your inner voice.
Rephrasing. Saying the same idea again, but in a softer or kinder way. Example, try rephrasing your harsh thoughts into gentler ones.
Stretched too thin, trying to do too many things with too little time or energy. Example, between work and family, I've been feeling stretched too thin lately.
Boundary. a personal limit about what you will and won't accept. Example, setting a boundary around my phone use has helped me relax more.
Signal, a small sign that something needs attention or change. Example, feeling exhausted every morning is a signal that something needs to change. 7 great words: worn out, validation, awareness, rephrasing, stretched too thin, boundary, and signal.
Try using one of these words today, even just in your own thoughts.
Now let's play Say It Smoother. I'll give you a simple learner sentence and we'll turn it into something more natural.
I love this game.
First one, I am tired of always saying yes.
Smoother version, I've been agreeing to too much lately, and it's catching up with me.
Nice. Next, I want people to like what I do.
How about, I still enjoy praise, but I'm learning not to need it.
Ooh, that's confident. Next, I talk mean to myself sometimes.
Try, my inner voice can be a little harsh sometimes, and I'm working on softening it.
I really like that one. Last one, I forget about myself a lot.
Smoother, I often put myself last, but I'm learning to change that. These all sound so much more natural than the simple versions.
That's the goal. Small upgrades, big difference in how fluent you sound. Let's bring it all together now, Milo. What did we learn today?
We learned that being kind to yourself means treating yourself the way you'd treat someone you love.
We talked about pausing before saying yes, so we don't end up worn out.
We talked about validation and learning to trust our own judgment instead of always needing approval.
We talked about our inner voice and how rephrasing harsh thoughts can make a real difference.
We talked about boundaries, small, honest limits that actually make our relationships stronger.
And we talked about putting ourselves back on our own list, because you can't help anyone from an empty battery.
This episode really hit close to home for me.
Being kind to yourself isn't something you finish in one day. It's a small habit you build slowly, one gentle choice at a time.
So next time I make a typo in an email,
You say, "That's okay, I'm human and I'm learning," and you move on with your day.
I think I can do that.
Now for our community question of the week. We'd love to hear your answer in the comments.
Here's the question. What is one kind thing you can say to yourself today?
It can be simple. It can be short. Write it in English if you can, even just one sentence.
We read every single comment, so don't be shy.
If today's episode helped you even a little, please tap that like button and subscribe to Daily English Podcast so you catch our next conversation.
And if you know someone who's always taking care of everyone except themselves, send them this episode. They need to hear it too.
Before we go, quick reminder, we have a full library of English practice guides, vocabulary sheets, and speaking exercises waiting for you, all linked below.
Everything you need to keep growing your English, right there for you.
That's it for today's episode, everyone.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Be gentle with others, and please be just as gentle with yourself.
You deserve that kindness too. See you next time.
Bye for now. Take care of your heart.